this video I will be showing my results for the Develop Challenge in the Build Your Own SAP Fiori app in the cloud course on the OpenSAP website. I will first be discussing my application in the application previewer, and then I will be discussing my code in the web IDE. So my app is about an online lunch ordering app. As you can see, it is a split view app with two actions in the bottom toolbar in our details page. As we have indicated, this is our master view and this is our detail view. In our master view we have a list of shops or restaurants that you can order items or food or drinks from. If you go into your details app, you will see we have many different tabs here, like info, main, drinks, extras, cart, as well as the order history. You can see that we also have a rating indicator that changes per shop, depending on its own rating, obviously. So the info tab has just basic info about the shop with a telephone number, address, as well as the URL to their website. Our mains, drinks, and extras all has to do with the menu of the particular shop, and you can see that each tab differs for a shop because each shop has different items in it. Then we have our cart tab here, which is just an indicator of what is currently in the cart, and then our order history tab, which is just an indicator of which orders have been placed with this particular shop. In mains, drinks, and extras, again you see that it is a simple table format with a header, item name, description, price, and then add to cart option. This is a button that you can click if you want to add this particular item to the cart, and then if you click on it you will see that it will indicate item has been added to the particular cart. Drinks and extras work on the exact same basis. Then for cart, you can see here you have an item number, an item name, a quantity which you can change, as well as a price for this particular item. Again, it's in a simple table format. Our order history tab is also in a table format. Note that each entry in this table has a navigation property, which means that you can go further into this item and view individual items. You can see in this table format we have an order ID, the date it has been placed, the status of the order, as well as the description and then the total price. And that is the basic overview of my app. In the code, I created my own XML, my EDMX, sorry. As you can see, here is the EDMX file. I created different entities. This is the shop entity with all the shop details as well as the shop ID. This is my item entity with all the details about the particular item, as well as the item ID and the shop ID, because each item is linked to a particular shop. The order entity works on the same basis as for an item. It is linked to a particular shop, so a order is linked to a shop, and then also just details about the particular order is listed here. Our order line item entity here, just because you can have more than one item in an order, we indicated this via the order line item. So this is one line will be one item in a order. Then we have our category entity, which basically just indicate if an item is part of the mains, the drinks, or the extras tab. And you can see here in our item entity we have a property category ID. Then we have our cart entity, with again each cart is just linked to a shop, and then details about the items in the cart. And then we have a complex type here called address, which is actually used in the shop as the type for the property address, to have a complex type there. Then we have different associations here for all our entities to link them together. If we make use of the OData model editor, we can clearly see the design here of our entities and their relationships. Okay, first I'm going to show you in the master view. As we have seen in the master view, we only have a list of the restaurant restaurants or the shops. As we can see here, we have our list that we created for our shops. You can see the shop name, the rating and the slogan, the shop name, the rating and the slogan. Okay. Then for the details view, for the detail view, we have an object header which indicates our shop name, the slogan as well as the rating for it. And here you can see we have our object header, which is the shop name, the slogan, and then underneath that we have our rating indicator. Then for each icon tab, we use the icon tab filter within our icon tab bar. Our icon tab filter then holds the content for that particular tab. You can see for the info tab, we made use of a simple list which just displays object list items and then our data in which we want to display. Our mains and drinks and extras has the exact same format of a table, so there's nothing really different about the mains, the drinks and the extras. And the one thing to note here is this function that gets called when we press on that button to indicate that an item has been added. Then for a card, this is our card, we also implemented a table. The only difference between a card table and the items table is that the headers differ, and then obviously the data we want to display. For our order history, we also made use of a table, again just the headers that differs and the data we want to display. And here you can see the navigation property that was set for this column to be able to go deeper into this order. Then at the bottom here we have our toolbar with our cancel and checkout button, and as you can notice here is our two functions that gets called when we press on those buttons. If we go to the detail controller, here we can see those three functions: add to cart, on checkout, on cancel, which all displays the individual message that is required. Okay, I also made use of the edit mock data functionality in the Web IDE to get some data, mock data into my app. Okay, and that is my lunch ordering app. Thank you.